Hello everybody. Today we are going to discuss the topic abdominal aorta with the help of diagram given in your Vishram Singh. Okay, so fine. So abdominal aorta is one of the major vessel of the human body which is present in the abdomen, and this is going to be the source of all the major vessels which is going to supply the structures of the abdomen and the organs of the abdomen. Okay, so this abdominal aorta has its extent from the level of T12, the vertebral level of T12, once it pierces the diaphragm, okay, the aortic orifice of the diaphragm, and then after that point it is called as your abdominal aorta until the point of the L4 vertebra. Okay, so at the level of your L4 vertebra, it is called as the abdominal aorta. So at the point of L4 vertebra, this abdominal aorta, it is going to divide into the common iliac artery on both the sides. Okay, so you have a right common iliac and the left common iliac artery. So further, this common iliac artery divides into the external iliac artery and the internal iliac artery. So you can make out the right and the left common iliac, and the external and the internal iliac arteries are present here. Okay. So this video, we will see the branches, the name of the branches of the abdominal aorta. So as such, the arteries of the abdominal aorta, the branches of the abdominal aorta are categorized into two groups. One are called as your paired branches. The other one is called as your unpaired branches. Okay. So first we will see the unpaired branches of the abdominal aorta. So the first artery, what you see here is the celiac trunk. So this celiac trunk is an artery which is going to emerge from the level of the upper border of the L1 vertebra. Okay. You can make out the celiac trunk which is present here. So this celiac trunk is called as the artery of the foregut. Okay, so it is one of the main artery which is going to supply the foregut. Okay, the next thing is going to be the next artery is going to be the superior mesenteric artery. Okay, superior mesenteric artery, this arises from the lower border of the L1 vertebra, and the superior mesenteric artery is also called as the artery of the midgut. Okay, so the superior mesenteric artery is again a type of an unpaired branch of your abdominal aorta. The third artery is the inferior mesenteric artery. So again here the inferior mesenteric artery, it arises from the level of L3 vertebra, and this inferior mesenteric artery is called as the artery of your hindgut. Okay, this is also an unpaired branch of your abdominal aorta. The last artery is the median sacral artery, so which is present here. So these four are the unpaired branches of the abdominal aorta, and they arise from the anterior surface of the artery, abdominal aorta. So you can make out the celiac trunk, the superior mesenteric artery, and the inferior mesenteric artery, and the median sacral arteries. Okay, so these are the unpaired branches. So now moving on to the paired branches, we can make out the first artery. Here you can make out the inferior phrenic artery. So as the name suggests, so this inferior phrenic artery is the one which is going to supply the diaphragm. Okay, so it is present here, and the first paired branch is going to be the inferior phrenic artery. The next artery is the middle suprarenal artery. So the right and the left middle suprarenal arteries are present to supply both the right and left suprarenal gland. Okay, you can make out that. The next artery is the important one, which is the renal artery, which is going to supply both the side kidneys. That is the right and the left side kidney is supplied by this renal artery, which is a paired branch of the abdominal aorta. The next set of arteries are, the gonadal arteries. So for a male, it is going to be the testicular artery, and for the female, it is the ovarian artery, which is again a paired branch of a set of arteries which is present. The last set of paired arteries which are here is the lumbar arteries. So they are actually varying in number. Okay, there are like literally like 2 to 3 lumbar arteries are actually present, and these are the paired branches. So the paired branches includes the inferior phrenic artery, middle suprarenal artery, the renal artery which is present here. Okay, so the gonadal arteries and the lumbar artery. So on the whole, knowing abdominal aorta, it is very important to know the branches of the abdominal aorta, and the further details of the branches of the aorta will be discussed in the upcoming videos. Thank you.